around the world in football.
Hello, my name Poopy Twitchy Luke. You are watching, unless you're not, in which case you won't see this. So don't worry about the logistics of it all. It's Football Manager Wednesday on a Thursday. Ha! You're probably wondering why. And I'll tell you why. It's because I didn't get much progress into the save, the off-stream bit in between, until yesterday evening. That is partly down to busyness on the weekend, partly down to crashes on Football Manager 26. I've had more crashes and bugs again since the most recent update. Turns out the pass maps were causing all the bugs all along. But we've got workarounds. The workaround is to save after every game manually. So if you notice that happening, that's why. Because it is happening. Right, before we get into the save, what's happening, what's been happening, time to do a little plug. Remember, you can watch this live, usually on a Wednesday, on Twitch. It's best if you just follow and turn on notifications, because then you see when I'm going live. Whoa, crazy. You can also go watch... You can also go and watch cut down bits of all sorts, different streams and recordings over on the YouTube. Both can be found via searching Poopy Twitchy Luke, and on the YouTube, if you could subscribe, like, and leave a comment saying, "Wow, what a wacky guy you are! Crazy, it can't take you anywhere." That'd be great. I mean, you can choose something different to say in a comment too, but you know, cool. Football Manager, here we are. Of course, we are in South Africa. No need for the accent. Midlands Wanderers, and we start on this screen because there has been a lot happening in the most recent times. I have made it to November. I have. And we haven't done it alone. Alright? By that I mean signings. Things have happened, okay? We're going to the transfer history to look at things. First thing to note, Michael Koch's gone to Kaiser Chiefs. There's another one where I couldn't do anything about it. I could only get the most out of money-wise Michael Koch. We didn't want to lose Michael Koch, but we've lost Michael Koch. We'll always have that free kick. Dream sequence. Hopefully I edited in the clip of Michael Koch scoring a free kick there. Otherwise, I look like a fucking dumbass. But more importantly, signings are here. One free agent and lots of loans. So after we lost Jesse Gower, Jerry Makona, probably, and Michael Koch, to two of the biggest teams in not only South Africa, but the entire continent of Africa. And got none of the money for it. And with most of them, barely any wages. We've managed to bring players in. And you're probably asking, how? How have you managed to bring anybody in with zero money? You might be thinking, free loans. Well, you'd be wrong. A lot of these are loans that we are paying for. Now, I've cheesed it. I've cheesed the system. I accidentally found a way to cheese the system. Alright? Don't blame me for cheesing the system because I accidentally found a way to cheese the system. You'd do it too. You would do it too. We are overspending by $2,000. At least. Okay? Good. Basically, if you go in to a player who's wanted, or you want to loan, and it says they're going to want 60% of the wages, playing and non-playing. For me, that's an issue, because the maximum I can offer is 0%. Here's how to do it. Rather than going to 0 and suggesting terms, you turn them both down to 0% and instead press make offer. So you're not suggesting there and then, you're pressing make offer. And then in a day or two, the parent club comes back and says, well, we want to negotiate, but you have to do 60%. But because it's on a menu on the portal, on the messages, there's just an accept button. There's nothing stopping you from pressing accept and just paying 60% of the wages and putting your club further into debt. So that's what we've done. It works. And there's plenty of bugs that have stopped me doing things. So one that allows me to do something that I shouldn't, I'm going to take it. All right? Thank you. Let's look at the players we've brought in and say one last goodbye to Michael Koch. Goodbye, Michael Koch. First up, from Orlando Pirates, we've got Dwayne Bennett, who is I was going to say a backup, but he's probably good enough to start. Right back and also centre back. He's physically very good, especially for this level. 22 years old. He's got it in all the right places. Apparently a decent Premiership player, the league above. So he can do a solid job. He has been injured. He only just played his first 45 minutes of football in the last game. So that's cool. That is cool. It's cool. Next, we've got Peter Tom from Molokwani City. Molokwani City. He, as you can see, has already played 7 times. Where? Left back. He's a 17-year-old new-gen left back who has taken Comfort Medice's place without issue and has been consistently good. Yeah. We're not playing the same system that you saw in the last stream/episode, depending where you're watching. So we'll get to that. Let me get rid of the chat. Unless somebody starts chatting, but nobody's here at the minute. Next up is somebody who can't play and is thus not really worth talking about. We got him on a free. It's a 20-year-old Albanian midfielder without a work permit. Can make 10 grand profit. He's here. Next up, Joseph Umfaga from Sekukun United. A right winger who leading in this division, potentially Premiership level. You're probably confused. Why would you play a right winger? Again, we're not playing the same system that we were last time round. All will be revealed in good time. Anyway, this guy can dribble, he can run fast, he can touch the ball, he can cross, he can pass, and he works quite hard. That's all you need, really. He's a winger. Bloody good, though. I think, that's also Joseph has also been injured. He hasn't played any games for us yet. So, he's able to play 45 minutes today. So, you'll see him at the same time I see him. If we're lucky. Next up, Matome Umale, a defensive midfielder from TS Galaxy. Just another option on loan in that sort of area. Considering we lost Gewa and Koch, the Koch-Gewa combination in this window, we did need some extra options in and around that sort of area. is Matome. He's pretty good. Not bad. Can do a job. Mole. Matome Mole. It's got a nice ring to it, actually. Yeah, he's all right. Next up, another right winger who has been playing because he didn't come to the club injured. It is Ditibogo Sibanda from, again, Polokwane City. He's 18. Not quite at the same level as the other one yet, but he's been the one who's not been injured and has been playing, and he's quite fast. He can cross, he can sort of dribble, he works quite hard, he's got good technique, he can pass, bit of flair, bit of aggression, why not? Agility, whoa, where'd you gone? He's played 6 games, he's got a goal and assist. He's doing all right. And lastly, because, again, we still had foreign player slots because we barely used any, so I thought, why not have a look on deadline day? Or who else is out there? Because we also lost Koch on deadline day, so again, I wanted a bit more depth in the midfield area. So Abdallah Fauzi comes from Al Ittihad in Egypt, and okay, not bad, compassable, good technique, good first touch. He's okay. 22, Egyptian, counts as a foreign player. Value's pretty good, so I thought, why not take a punt? We didn't know anything about him, I'll be honest. But he's here. He's all right. He's a good, again, depth option in the midfield. So that's all the players we brought in on loan. And again, can I click on? No, I can't show you how much we're paying for each of them. But just know that 2.2k over the wages because of the method that I found that we will no longer be going into unless it comes up again, which it could. But that's okay. How have results been, I hear you ask? I hope. Because if you haven't... I don't know. Fixture schedule. Well, let's have a look. We played the first 3 games of the season last time round. 2 draws and a loss. 1 goal scored. Michael Koch. Then played another 2 games. 2 1-0 losses back-to-back. Michael Koch got sent off in one of them. So, not the best. And we were trying different formations, different things throughout. I would love to show you, but this is one of the things that's been changed. If you go into the result, it just shows the players that played, but in the formation you're currently playing, rather than the formation you played on the day. It's a whole thing. I don't know. And I don't know if it's Football Manager or if it's Windows or if it's a combination of the two. They're both buggy messes. Stop it, guys. Sort it out. Thank you. Then we switched things up, though, which has led us on this run. We started in the Gomorrah United match. It didn't fully hit there, but we switched things up around this time. A 0-0 with Gomorrah was okay, getting us back on non-losing, which is always nice. We then went away to Larumo Lions, beat them 3-1. Wonderful little result there. With Mbonwa 2 goals. Masawan Gift scored a goal as well. We then lost 5-2 at home to Sasric Stars. Blessing Mchunu has started scoring again, though. Important to note. But we did lose 5-2 to a team that is actually relatively high up in the division. So, not all bad. A 2-1 away win at Highbury FC. It's a blessing in disguise. You see, because he scored. Milford were the next to be put to the slaughter in probably our best performance of the season. 3-0, clean sheet, 3 goals. Blessing on the score sheet again, a penalty. It was lovely. And then 2 draws back-to-back most recently. A 1-1 away at Cape Town Spurs. A Gift with another goal from midfield. And McGessie, a 0-0. We didn't score. It says here that these players, probably because I brought them on too late, they've got 0 ratings. Well, there you go. If it's your first time seeing 0, it is mine too. I haven't had to play a drop a 0. Today, I have made an error. Not in the terms of coming to this club, because now it started clicking. We had to work our way through the bad ideas to get to an idea that actually works for the team. The mistake is that I didn't realise there's a huge winter break after the end of November until the start of January. So we'll be playing through these 3 games and then pressing continue a lot and then seeing what we can do in January, where we'll probably be halfway through the season because those are the same 3 games we played at the start of the season in January. So we're going to cross the threshold of halfway through the season. And where are we at this point, halfway through the season? Let's go to the competitions page, go to the competition site, go to the stages. We're 10th. Could be worse. We were 14th for a while. But with the most recent results, we started climbing. And it is still anybody's, really. And you see, Asterisk Stars are top of the league. They beat us 5-2. But Cape Town Spurs, who we recently got the 1-1 draw out of, 2nd. So things are improving quite well, I would say. And I hope you would say too. And how has that happened? Well, we'll go to the team selection to review. It's a 4-2-4. That's what's done it. It's positive. It's a 4-2-4. It's direct. It's high tempo. Fuck. You know, we're getting those set pieces. Stop dribbling. You can't do it. Bypass the press. Just smack it into the space. Hit the early cross. Just smash them low. Also press a bit, but not too much. And tackle harder. That's the whole thing. Play it long, play it quick. Yeah. We've got 2 wingers, a deep lying forward who sort of drops in occasionally to make it into more of a 4-2-3-1. Mchunu is the channel forward, so he's always getting in spaces. Basically, Basson drops to pull a centre-back one way. Mchunu runs around to drag a centre-back the other way. The 2 wingers are occupying full-backs. Gift is a box-to-box midfielder, so he gets up around here. He can link up with Basson. He's the sort of linking player. Deep line playmaker sits in front of what is a very flat back 4. We're taking no risks with the back 4. And they can just smash it long. Out of possession. Tracking, defensive mid, holding, centre-back. We lump it forward. Mchunu's the only one who stays, and he's a splitting outlet forward, so he sits a bit wider and tries to pick up any balls after we clear it. But otherwise, we're generally, if you look at the out of possession, we are dropping back. Mchunu's just sitting over there. We're basically dropping into a back 6 with 2 defensive mids, and Basson almost becoming another sort of midfielder. It's pretty insane. Even when they've got it in their own area. Already, there's 6 players back. The 2 tracking wingers are already doing what they do. It's pretty good. But then in possession, I mean, you could see the fullbacks. I'm liking them. It's a role that gets overlooked a lot, especially with this year's game, with this year's roles available. The advanced wingback, if you can utilize it and you've got good enough players, advanced wingback has been king. Regular wingback is fun, but the fullbacks offer a good amount of width and a good amount. Yeah, I said it. I heard it. I did it all. They offer a good amount of width and a good amount of stability because they're never going to venture too far forward, and they don't have to. We're hitting early crosses, so as soon as they get near there, they're smash it. It's in the box, and there's 6 players in the box. So there's 6 players back, and there's 6 players in the box, depending where we are. And what do you know about that? We're playing Ubuntu Cape Town today. The team. Well, like I say, the other right winger, Joseph Umfaga, is on the bench. He's Not quite fit. They'll do. The team is goalkeeper, who is Ludwig, Tom, Kula, Hotsoti, Mkwebu, because again, Dwayne Bennett is also only just back from injury, still only recommended 45 minutes. Gift, and Mole, Sibanda, Mbonwa, Mchunu, and Basson. Let's go see if we can continue our run of playing well. So far, at least in South Africa, we obviously have a decent baseline, again, in the out of possession phase. But in terms of when we're in possession, the best defense is a good offense. And just as many players as possible. Saying that, they do have a corner, they have scored, and fuck my arse, I guess. That wasn't an invitation. I mean, I have Crohn's. It wouldn't be good for either of us. Sorry. I meant in a metaphorical ass fucking... Sorry. I just... Stop speaking. Off and running immediately from kickoff. What's going to happen? Basson. Into Mole. Into Sibanda. Running down that right-hand side. Trying to get the cross in. Goes back to Mole. To Gift. He loves a long shot, does Gift. And it's another goal from box-to-box midfielder. Gift. Muswanse Gift. I did promise I'd get better at saying the names, and I have with some of them. Some of them, though, like, why wouldn't I call him Gift? He's got a lovely first name. He's Gift. We've got Gift and Comfort. We got rid of the Cock. Oh, one of them. We got another one in the youth academy who's called Prince Cock, which I think is actually better. As we go for a corner here. Oh, it's a free kick. In the box. Over the keeper. Oh, it's headed back across. The linesman flag is up, though. And there is no VAR in the South African Championship. So even if we wanted to check that, we could not. Free kick from Mole. Let's see what he can do with it. Number 14 on loan. Really taking his time and thinking about where to place this. Now he steps back. No, he doesn't. He's swaying. Any time. Now, here we go. Mole over the wall. Oh, off the crossbar. He thought about it for so long. Nearly, he was calculating every single angle of that. There's no other explanation as to why he took 14 years to take it. But nearly worth it. Nearly. Nearly. Kula, great touch. Long ball forward. It's come back at us. Again, the midfield two are much more of an engine room than any sort of, like, dribbling, like, ball carrying players. They're an engine room to get back and defend. They're an engine room to launch the ball forward or get in and around the edge of the area when necessary. As that ball is... Oh, it's been kept in by the opposition. It's come back at us again, but we will collect an indirect free kick from a handball. This highlight is going on. You can't say it's not going on, because it is going on. It's back. It's coming right back at us, isn't it? Long shot. Notice that. Players in the South African Championship love a long shot. Boysen. Warnsen. Is that not offside? Can't see the lineman. Yeah, it is. That was definitely offside. We all saw that being offside. Into Gift. Gift with a ball forward to Basson. This is actually pretty good football in terms of us. Oh, there's the long ball from Kula, and it's worked this time. Blessing him, Chunu. Oh, there we go. That's where we've left him on. Although the flag has gone up, I've seen it out of the corner of my eye. Fuck. 2 offside goals for us today. Gosh. And there we are. 1-1. Potentially, I want to go out on a limb and say we deserve to win that game. But we weren't clinical enough unless we were offside, so I'll drink to that. That point keeps us 10th. Next game is Black Leopards away in 7 days. So, game against Black Leopards, I've changed some players around. Keeper Ludwig remains. Dwayne Bennett comes in for a start. Centre-backs are still So Tetsi and Kula. Tom keeps his place at left-back for now. although his determination is dropping. I asked the assistant to do the mentoring groups. Clearly, not done a great job. Bowsy comes in for the suspended midfield position because of his passing. Not necessarily his vision, though. Gift keeps his place. Hopefully he can bag a few more goals. Mfaga, however you want to say it. Joseph, we'll call him Joe. Joe comes in at right wing to start for the first time. Monya Pau gets a start as well. Basson and Mchunu keep their place up front. Otherwise, didn't know that Ludwig's got an average rating of 7.12. He's a good goalkeeper. I like him. Ludwig, you stay. Everybody else, sachet away. Here's their team. They're also playing a new gen. That's nice. We're playing 1-2. We're playing 2-2, actually. The whole left side of our formation, our team, is new players. Oh, yeah, Black Leopards are up in third. This could be a difficult one, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. It looks like it could just be a mid-table season. If I'm optimistic, we can push for top half. If I'm pessimistic, we could get dragged into a relegation battle. Hopefully, none of those things happen. Hopefully, or none of those things. Actually, I mean, the higher we finish, the better. Hopefully, we finish higher. That would be ideal. Maybe more loans in January. Something to do. Good goalkeeping as always from Ludwig. 2 defensive mids, so they are really... Nobody's going to meet up there. And the inside inverted winger. As I talk about their formation, here comes a free kick for them. Oh, it's another good save. Oh, fuck. Well, the goalkeeper, Ludwig, has done everything he can there. But he can only save 2 out of 3 of the shots. If anybody at any point wanted to challenge, that would have been great. Unfortunately, they did not. I did mention just a second ago, when I was talking about the formation, that they have a target forward and a centre forward, which means they clearly have some physicality and height up there. And Augusto is their target forward, who was the one at the back post who just out-jumped our whole team. So clearly I was right. So the small victories, me being right, is it's the real victory. Magakwe. They're coming at us on this right-hand side where they've got the winger and the wing-back trying to overload Tom. And Augusto. Yeah, where have they got a target forward this good? Probably just by looking, to be honest. I need to do some more of that. Can I'm going to fire them up. And hope we don't go 3-0 down before I have the chance to do so. As we go 3-0 down before I have the chance to do so. He's dribbled past Dwayne Bennett. That's not even Dwayne Bennett, that's probably our right winger, yeah. We've been dribbled past very easily. And the crowd went mild for a minute there before they went wow, like they're a fucking Wii Sports bowling crowd. Absolute lunatics. Yeah, that's half time. Not great. It will send Black Leopards top, so good for them, I guess. We're making 4 changes at half time, and I don't care. Because something needs to change. Here we go. Well, that was a through. Can we count that as a shot? Ask the stats people. Can we count that as a shot as they go long with their goal kick? Can we win the header? Yes. Fauzi. Into Mchunu. Into Basson. He's dribbled past one. He's got a bit of space. He's taken the shot. Just wide of the post. A bit more positivity around this second half so far. They have scored 3 from an XG of less than 1, so really they shouldn't be winning. This is a flattering scoreline to them. Zob into Langa. They're just walking. He's gone straight. Guys, he dribbled in a straight line. That wasn't even like their third goal. You know where they went left and right and dribbled round some... No, he just went in a straight line that time. Hello? Hello, is there anybody there? We've taken the ball. Comfort Matisse. Mchunu. They're disappointed in that touch for some reason. Basson, back post. It's gone over him. Right. Oh, it's back across to Mbonwa. In the middle. Comfort Matisse. Oh. a good few challenges there. Challenges, chances is what I meant to say. Corner, can we start get back in the game? Back in the game, come on. No? Another go at the cross, mate. Another go at the cross. And Bonwa in the middle. There's Bassoni. Is he offside? He is. We're really need to learn how to stay on side as well. It's a reoccurring issue at the minute. As Zulu is now going to run in a straight line. He's done a little turn. He's in the box. It's a weak shot. Keeper Ludwig has got that one. Ludwig, did you get shorter since the last game? Long kick upfield. Basson, can you win that? He's just gone straight past it. We're not seeing that! He was in! What are you fucking talking about? He was in, though, so why we didn't see that? Did he miss that badly that the game was like, that's not even a chance. Sibanda, cross it, if you can. You can. Mbonwa. Mchunu! Blessing Mchunu. This one's onside. We get our goal that we thoroughly deserve. It's a long cross all the way over the box, headed back across from Mbonwa, winger to winger, with Mchunu in the middle to hammer it home. Another one on his tally for the season. Probably at this point, if we'd have scored 10 minutes ago, I'd have said we're back in this, but at that point, it's a consolation. It's a consolation that means XG-wise, we are not far behind, and somehow we've lost 3-1. I don't know. Did yourselves proud? Not really. I don't like it. I didn't like it. We lost the game in the first half. We just lost it. Instantly. 45 minutes, game was gone. The second half, we outplayed them. They had nothing. We should be up there, fighting. But we're down here. Struggling. To be fair, one win with enough goals could take you all the way back up to set 8th. Oh, we've got an extra... we've got a sports science role. Oh, I'm going to place an advert. That's how I filled some of the other roles, because... But we've got a set piece. Oh, get a set piece in. Lovely stuff. We're getting all the coaching roles in. Who is the next game? It's Uppington City. Hope we're sending them down into the league. Where are they? 7th. Okay. Well, we'll see. Again, we played better in that second half and deserve something out of the game. Peter Tom's got an injury. You fucking monsters. He's cut his leg. He's out for 8 to 11 days. Suppose you need legs to play football. And Lovu's now injured. Groin strain. The team for this game, I've already decided, have I? Yes. We got Ludwig in goal. Dwayne Bennett starts again, despite not playing very well last time. So Tetsi and Kula, their place in centre-back. Comfort Madis comes in at left-back for the injured Tom. Mole is back from his suspension. Gift keeps his place in midfield, because we know what he can do. Both wingers have been changed since the last match to the ones who played the second half. That's Sibanda and Mbonwa. Basson and Mchunu. Hopefully we can see a bit more out of them. Mchunu has got 5 goals, which is the most. Mbonwa and Gift both on 3. So there is goals in the team. Just need to see them more. And here we are. They've gone long. It's come back out. Straight to them. Saralina. The crowd have gone silent again. Ball to the back post. Mothra over. Mothra? Wasn't he enemy of Godzilla? Wasn't that giant moth creature? Mothra. Ball's pumped forward. We're getting on to the second ball with Dwayne Bennett. Can we see a bit more out of you today? As a fullback, he's getting really high up the field. He knows what he wants to do, and he's doing it. Sibanda, there with him. Turns, good turn, crosses in the box, and we've won a corner. we win a corner. We're going to see the corner. This guy going absolutely crazy in the crowd. Zabanda into the kick. While we still watching, is this anything? We're 3.5 minutes in and we've been seeing this highlight for about 4.5 years. Will it result in anything? For us, hopefully. For them, no, don't do it. That guy's called Georgia. That's a country. Mothra is running at us, or flying at us, destroying a city in his path. Georgia into one of their players. Oh, they've passed it where they've just scored off a rebound. Just scored off a rebound there. The shot from the edge of the area cannons off the crossbar. Keeper cannot get to his feet quick enough. It all happened very quickly. And Mambane, quickest to the ball. Who's number 4? So, Tetsi. Really need you to win that second ball. Just get something in the way of it, honestly. He's going to go long. He's gone long. Balls come back. I mean, the direct football works when we direct it to our players, but when it comes back at us that quickly, usually we would concede again there. But luckily, the assistant manager, we haven't paid him. He's not the assistant manager. The assistant referee, linesman, that's what you call them. Lines people. People on the line. The sideline. They know what offside is and which way the throw-in goes. That short run of form was just a short run of form, and I'm losing hope again. Because we cannot put together any sort of consistent football. Just a few wins would be great. Not sure. 1-0 down at half-time. Could have been a lot worse, and the stats suggest it. We should have been, because what the fuck is that? We've not been good enough. Where are we? Just waiting for anything to happen. Oh, throw in. Comfort Madis. Hello. Hi, Comfort. It's back to Kula. So, Tetsi. Long ball forward. It's just out his way. Oh, my goodness. What the fuck was that save? Sibanda found the ball just dropping to him. Hit a low-driven shot. Somehow the keeper's got to. That doesn't seem fair. If they've got a good keeper, a really good, consistent keeper, that doesn't seem fair to me. Quite honestly, they should be ashamed of themselves for doing so. There's Mambane number 5 into Umgunu. Mothra. Says Mothra as he decimates another city. They've scored. I should stop taking the piss out of Mothra. How have they gone up the other end and that easily just scored when we were the ones who had the best chance anybody's ever had in the history of football? And he is onside as well, because he just gets... His cooler just gets dragged wide. We're still... What we're playing? We're just playing. We're playing. I didn't know we were playing. Behind the replay. Mambane number 5 is... marauding. If we could put in a challenge at any point in any of these attacks, we wouldn't be 2-0 down at this point, would we? Well, we went attacking after 60 minutes, and that has put a stop to any highlights. And we've lost 2-0. I expect to see you all in training tomorrow. What was that? Fucking losers. Absolute bunch of knobs. I hope mid-table means 12th. I know there's only 16 teams in the league, so that's unlikely, but... We've got 48 days until our next match now. Right. I'm going to press continue a lot. If you're watching on the YouTube, then you get to avoid all this. If you're watching the live stream. Unlucky. You get to watch me press continue. Oh, wait. There's a cup. Now there's a cup game in 22 days. We're playing the cup game. We go on a cup run and finish 12th. I've not won a cup yet. I've won a league. That's why I got brought here, probably, presumably. And I got a National C license. It's like a sea lion, but for football. We could try and squeeze in a friendly next Saturday, at least. Are we back in training? Yes, we are. Alright. Fixture schedule. Let's arrange a friendly, if possible, then. For this Saturday. I give myself. Oh, goalkeepers. Oh. Goalkeeper's gone. Well. Right. Samuel Mia, the 17-year-old. You're going to have to step up, mate. And after a lot of pressing continue and going through friendlies, we have finally made it to the game against Hungry Lions. The cup game. The preliminary round of the Ned Bank Cup. I don't know who Ned is or why Ned's got a cup and a bank, but clearly Ned's doing all right in life. So the team for this cup game is going to be Mia in goal for the long-term injured Ludwig. Mkwebu, Sotetsi, Hula, Tom, Mole, Gift, Sibanda, Monyepao, Basson, Mchunu. There we are. I mean, some of the team names in South Africa. I do. Hungry Lions is great. I wish we were Hungry Lions. Midlands Wanderers. We're just wandering around the Midlands. Who wants to wander around fucking Leicester? Can we get a cup run going? This is a snazzy little outfit. Wandering around the Midlands getting attacked by Hungry Lions doesn't exactly inspire confidence. It's true. It's very true. We're off and running. Hula into Sosetsi. Something like that. I'm not very good at the pronunciation still. I'm getting there with these players, but I'm getting there. Basson gets it to Sibanda. And he get across into the box. Now goes back to Mole into Gift. 1-0. There we are. We found the goal scoring in just a minute and a half. And it's a really good finish as well. Puts Gift on 4 in all competitions for the season. Not counting friendlies. I wasn't keeping track of how many goals he scored in friendlies. He's catching Mchunu in all competitions now. Which is wonderful news. But are the Hungry Lions hungry for revenge immediately? We're about to find out. They appear to have... Well, they've given the ball away. Basson's in. Basson scored. Charlton Basson puts us 2 up. In under 4 minutes. I was about to say that their kit sort of blends into the grass and maybe it's affecting their own players. The only one they could see is the goalkeeper. And he couldn't do anything about that. Or playing out from the back from the Hungry Lions. Clearly their hunger is affecting their gameplay. After that electric 5 minutes, we are storming towards half-time. And I don't mind at all. In fact, if it just wants no highlights for the rest of the second half, I'll be happy with that. I would. I'd take it. I'd take it to bank. I'd deposit it. I'd put it in a goal ISA. And it would collect interest and become a bit more goals. There is a highlight. Now. It's a long shot. They've clearly recognised that this is not the starting goalkeeper. This is a 17-year-old. And they've tried to test him. But, you know, he is actually a goalkeeper. So, it hasn't worked for them. And honestly, I think they're taking the piss. Bit rude, actually. Sibanda into Mole, into Mkwebu. Mkwebu drives into the box, takes a shot. Test their goalkeeper right back. No need for a header there. No need for that header. You could have touched it down. There was no pressure. Thank goodness. Captain Tom, not that one. He's not even our captain. Just called him that for the joke. Has made a challenge. Unfortunately, somebody's gone for that shot. Get out there, guys, and have a lovely time. In the 5 minutes. Going quite well. They don't live up to their name, it seems, yeah. Unless they're, like, absolutely starving lions. Like, so hungry I can't do anything, lions. They have had 18 shots. Not really sure where from. Either way, the referee has called called an end to the game with 1 second to spare. 2-0. The cup run starts here. Crazy. Another 24 days until our next league game. Well, good. Yeah, we're struggling to work within the wage budget, but that's not my fault. They were already over the wage budget when I got there. When I got here. Finished mid-table. Don't worry about it. I'll talk to the press. Just for a day. Oh, jeez. Financial update is perilous financial position. Urgent action is required, but I'm the head coach. So it's not my fault. Stop it. Stop blaming me. The youth intake preview is an excellent one, but that's just probably because the quality of our players. Oh, we are the worst performing attacking team. Well, I could tell. Thanks. Our best striker has been offered a contract by Orbit College. I can't reject it because he's out of contract. Oh, lots of work to do. And not much time to do it in. I might have to leave it there for today because I'm quite tired and I have a feeling this is going to be a very busy January for me. Be fine. Think of the bright side. More wage budget next season. Exactly. More wage budget than the minus 1.8 thousand. Yeah. I might have to leave it there for today. Just because it's going to be a busy January. It's taking ages to process. And I do have to get up for work in the morning. It's been a cheeky little 2-hour stream. I did play a good few games. Well, 4 competitive games and simulated a few friendlies. I will off stream before next week. I will play through obviously all of January. Pending how much happens in January, come back next week and it'll either be the start of February or maybe the start of March. Depending what happens in January and how the league table is looking and how the cup run is looking. All these factors, but I don't want to go too far because there's not actually that much left of the season. Although I will if we get knocked out of the cup and it looks like it's going to be a boring mid-table season. Either way, yeah. That'll be that. I didn't mind actually streaming on a Thursday because, you know, you're most of the way through the weekdays Thursday. I might consider changing it. I'll have to think about it. It's not something I'm very good at, but maybe I should. Maybe I should think about it. Come join in the stream. You could chat to me and Firewall. And sometimes other people. See? Hi. The other way. Hi, YouTube. There you go. You could be a part of that. Come over and follow. And also, while you're on the YouTube, subscribe and like and leave a comment saying hi back. It's polite. Okay. That was a lovely little... There was a bit for the camera. For the webcam. We still call them webcams? I mean, I'm using it for the web right now. I'm rambling on. All right. Fire will thank you very much for coming in. Thank everybody else for watching whenever they do. And I will see everybody next time. Monday, Hitman. Wednesday or Thursday, when I've decided. Football Manager will be back. Again. Goodbye for now. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, bello. Bello, ciao. Etc. Pokemon Day!